Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and recently at the NFL Combine, Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles talked about how the team wanted to add another running back to really lessen the load, so to speak, of Rashad White, the Buccaneers star starting running back. And while I still believe a guy like Chase Edmonds will be back with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one name that was released recently that could be interesting to see added to that running back room of Rashad White and possibly Chase Edmonds in there as well is Alexander Mattison. Alexander Mattison is only 25 years old. He will be 26 years old at the start of the upcoming season, and he just got released by the Minnesota Vikings this upcoming offseason. He will be a free agent. Will the Tampa Bay Buccaneers possibly be interested? We will have to wait and see. But Alexander Mattison was on a 2-year, $7 million deal worth $3.5 million with the Vikings for the 2023-2024 season. He lasted 1 year out of those 2 years, and Alexander Mattison was mainly the starting running back for the Vikings in 2023. He played in 16 games, started 13 of them, and overall he did fine. He had 3.9 yards per carry, 700 total rushing yards with 180 total carries. You take a look at some of the other work he did with the Minnesota Vikings early on in his career, whenever he was the backup to Dalvin Cook, had a lot more success as a rotational running back. He was averaging 4.5 yards per carry in the first couple years of his career. Things did slow down a little bit after that, but this looks like a guy who would be a very good complementary backup running back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Rashad White, and adding to that running back room of White, possibly Chase Edmonds in there as well. I think that is a legitimate possibility. Will he come at a cheaper deal than what he got at the $3.5 million range? I'm not sure. That would have to remain to be seen. But, one important thing to remember also is this, folks. You take a look at Alexander Mattison and some of the head coaches that he's had in his time. Kevin O'Connell was his head coach in 2022 and in 2023 as well. Kevin O'Connell is a guy that has a bit of a connection with the LA Rams. He was the OC for the LA Rams in 2020 and in 2021 as well. Who else was on that coaching staff? Well, Liam Cohen was the assistant quarterbacks coach in 2020, and then in 2021, Liam Cohen, was he also a part of that group? I'm pretty sure he was also a part of that group in 2021 as well. Point being is that you have Alexander Mattison playing for Kevin O'Connell, the former offensive coordinator of the LA Rams, who was on the same offensive staff as Liam Cohen, the current Buccaneers offensive coordinator. There's some connections there, right? There are certainly some connections there between Cohen and O'Connell. Maybe Cohen asks O'Connell, hey, thinking of signing Alexander Mattison, what can you tell me about this guy? Did he, would he be a good fit? Maybe O'Connell and Cohen have some similar styles of offenses, and there may be a connection there between the Vikings head coach and Liam Cohen, and maybe that's a conversation that is had where they talk about Alexander Mattison and how it may be a good fit for this Buccaneers Liam Cohen style of offense. So it is something to consider. It is something to consider there. Because coaches talk all the time, I believe. I think that there's a lot of conversations that are had, especially at a thing like the NFL Combine. I know Kevin O'Connell goes to the Combine. I don't know if Liam Cohen is at the Combine, but if he is that a conversation that is had? I don't know. Maybe two old coaching colleagues talk about the one's former running back possibly joining the other's new team. Just something to consider there. But we'll see. We'll see. Alexander Mattison could be an interesting option. As I've said before, if the price is right, the Buccaneers aren't going to have a lot of money to work with, guys. They just aren't. They may make a free agent signing here or there, but only if the price is right. Again, $3.5 million for Alexander Mattison. Maybe it's, I don't think that's something the Buccaneers would consider at that price, but, if it is a little bit cheaper, maybe you look to potentially add him to a stable of guys like Rachaad White and Chase Edmonds if he is possibly brought back as well, which I believe is possibly going to happen. So would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about this down in the comments section below. What do you guys think about Alexander Mattison? Do you think he could be a good backup running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and would be a good addition to the running back room with guys like Rachaad White and possibly Chase Edmonds in there as well? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.